Update from Finland. Emala, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpan, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Agala Court on Kiburano, both 13th of June 2025. Only make up update ya Kegama in Menan Live Ulibe. Above okay, no na mala coca. Kamala Alamagba, Nte Ufodin Day Free. Nte dem G. Biafra struggle eme content creator ka ha maala egwu anyị na-agba efeela egwu content creator.
Oge akụkọ ụwa anyị lewetara gị si n'ọwara igwe okwu Okwute BTV ka o si wee labịara gị onye ọma na-ege ntị. ọ bụla ihe anyị na-eme na-amasị gị, anyị si gị tụsaa ya ka ọ rụsi ikwu ma rite ibe. Tupu anyị agaala iruola akụkọ ụwa anyị nwere tata, anyị chọrọ ime ka ị mata na ofu gọọmenti ka anyị nwere n'ala Biafra bụ Biafra Republic Government in Exile, bụ ụgbọ jeje ibulata USB bulata ya ụlọ. Mgbakpụ ketochi gị nso ka ntị ya ga-azụ ndị esimoru. Akalachi Olu steeti bụ Olu steeti administrator emeela ka ụmụ Olu steeti mara na ofu gọọmenti ka anyị nwere n'ala Olu bụ Biafra Republic Government in Exile.
N'ọbụ Biafra Republic Government in Exile ya bụ ihe nlekọta anya Biafra de facto Government in Homeland nke General Commander Igbe Butozo dị in charge ya. Otu aka ahụ ka anyị kọrọ ka okwe si were gbalụ ụbọchị tata dịka our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpan, the dragon himself, batara ụlọikpe na obodo Finland. Ana m eme ka ịmata na Simon Ekpan bụ onye mbụ na mbụ nke izizi n'ala Biafra kpọpụgoro Nigeria to international court. Ọ bụrụ na ịmahụ nke buru ya n'obi la Simon Ekpan ịlafụ emekigo history. Enwepụtara bụ onye since history Biafra si gaba n'ụwa niile enwebeghị onye mekiri history ya. Simon Ekpan kwuru ya ma mee ya. Ganot ka na-enuka ya nwa bụ okwe si were gba.
Good evening, brethren. Today is a very wonderful day because our Obatobie has shown to the European Union and the world what is happening in our land and also our stance, our right to self-determination as embedded in natural law, tort law, and international law, precisely Article 1, Paragraph 2, Article 20, 1 to 3, and above of the African Union Charters, and the tort law, what we call the natural law. So that is the highest megalomania. They believe we suppose that what shall be giving us encouragement that BRGIE, Bazinam Egano, indigenous people of Biafra, is very correct. That is nothing like prescribed. There is nothing like prescribed indigenous people of Biafra. Simon Ekpan has shown them that they are lawless, and Nigeria very soon shall be classified thoroughly and thoroughly as pariah nation. So, going straight to the point on the subject matter, on the meaning of sovereignty. Some people call this
and our Prime Minister. What a coincidence. They both attend court today. And on the aspect of our leader Mazi Nnamdi, we already know the zoo terrorist country called Nigeria. The reason why we are working very hard to exit a dying horse, a country that don't care about its people, a country that kills its own, a terrorist country for that matter, is because the court of Nigeria have turned to a shrine of injustice. Nothing good comes from Nigeria, and the court is adjourned to 18th of June. They keep adjoining, and at the end they have not yet no fruit. And the same court exonerated our leader Mazi Nnamdi 2 years ago and asked to free him, of which a lawless country we always remain a lawless country. Please, my fellow Biafrans, with due respect, we know what we do whenever our leader Mazi Nnamdi appears in court. Because when he appeared in court, Biafra is actually in that courtroom. It's for the cause of Biafra that he was going through what he's going through now. They kidnapped him from Kenya against his will and the will of Biafra and against all international norms. All because he's fighting to free and liberate his people. Please, my fellow Biafrans, on the 18th, we already know what to do to sit at home and respect the process. We also remember our Prime Minister. He appeared at the court of the Finnish people today by the EU actually summoned Biafra. Everything that is happening in Finland, they have co-inspired, collude with Nigerian terrorist states. So the EU, they need to do the right thing. Please, we encourage EU to do what is right. So the good news is that our Prime Minister that is representing Biafra in the EU court, which was held in Finland, we are winning. So Biafrans, be rest assured that very soon victory will be ours. The question is that how you and I are contributing to this normal great cause to free our people. Please be resolute, stand firm, unshakable, believe in your conviction, believe in what you know is right, believe in fighting for your people, believe that freedom is not given, is taken. We need to take our freedom. We want to be free and exist as free people. We are freeborn, we will always remain a freeborn. I want to address what happened last week in Agwata, in former Imo State, which is now Olu State, of which we see the rapid killing from the terrorist Fulani herdsmen, the bloodsuckers. Please, my fellow Biafrans, we know all these communities, everything that is happening in Biafra land, from Ihiamufu to Agwata and other part of Biafrans. All these killings, we have Biafrans that can actually stop it. We have Biafrans that can contribute towards the restoring of our freedom, our defense.
N'otu aka ahụ, ndị agha nke Biafra akpọrọ BDF bụ Biafra Defense Force amaala ọkwa dị mkpa were nye oke ihe ọgbụgba ama otu ndị Nigeria Terrorist Army na polisi lebube agụ si egbuchasị ndị mmadụ. Gee ntị ka na-enụ ka ọnụ na-ekwuru ha si were kwu ya n'okwu ya.
This information is coming to you direct from the office of Commander Gentle Killer, the Major General of Biafra Liberation Army. And this report is coming from Okigwe State Command. Today being the 9th of June 2025, Monday, sit at home. The Nigerian terrorist government, under the watch of Musa, Hopo Sodema, Ikenguru Ago, Asadi Dakobo, and the defunct DOS, they came to Umanumoke to adopt and kill Biafrans as usual. But the Biafra Liberation Army gotten the information that they are going there to kill Biafrans. Biafra Liberation Army engaged them. Men, bone to bone, bullet to bullet, iron to iron, and we neutralize the armor tanker. We neutralize them woto. As a go and watch the previous videos on CCTV camera. You understand what is currently going on in Okigwe State. The Commander Gentle Killer is dealing with them with in Okigwe State. Okigwe State is a danger zone. And I want to use this opportunity to warn the people of Oman Woke that any informant in that village should vacate. Because the same way the Nigerian army terrorists killed their own informant, a guy from Oman Woke, a saboteur, but the Nigerian army killed him. So if you are a saboteur, I am warning you, the Biafra Liberation Army is warning you to vacate Umo Alumoke, because Biafra Liberation Army have taken over the forest, the bushes of Umo Alumoke. Don't say that Biafra Liberation Army didn't pass this warning to you. and every Ebubago should vacate out of Okigwe State. Every police should vacate out of Okigwe State. Every army should vacate out of Okigwe State, or else the ghost of our ancestors is out to destroy.
The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja was told that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, allegedly smuggled a radio transmitter into the country, concealing it within household items to evade detection. Testifying as a fourth prosecution witness, an operative of the DSS told the court that the transmitter was brought into Nigeria without declaration to the Nigeria Customs Service. Our senior reporter, Celestine Iria, has details.
Led in evidence by the prosecution counsel Adegboyega Awomono, the witness stated that Kanu used the transmitter to incite violence and broadcast secessionist messages against the Nigerian state. The court admitted in evidence a certified copy of the search warrant issued by the Ihiala Chief Magistrate Court on October 28, 2015 on a Benjamin Madubagu, whose residence was used to keep the transmitter. A video recording showed Kanu inspecting the smuggled transmitter was also tendered and admitted, despite initial objections by the defense team led by Onechi Biazu. In the video played in open court, Kanu was allegedly seen praising the transmitter as a game changer and referring to it as a nuclear weapon for Biafra. He also reportedly warned residents of the southeast not to defy IPOB's sit-at-home order scheduled for May 31, 2021, threatening violence against violators. According to the DSS witness, from my investigation, the broadcast directly contributed to economic paralysis in the southeast as it followed the enforcement of IPOB's sit-at-home order by the militant wing of the Eastern Security Network (ESN). The prosecution tendered a flash drive containing 18 video clips and 16 radio broadcasts attributed to Kanu, which the court admitted into evidence. Additionally, the statement of Benjamin Madubagu was presented to the court, wherein he admitted that Kanu did not provide any custom documentation for the imported transmitter. The court also admitted a publication from Vanguard newspaper in which an alleged ESN member claimed that Kanu ordered the collection of 2,000 human heads for burial rites, although only 30 were reportedly obtained. While the defense team objected to the admissibility of the newspaper article, the court admitted it along with a certificate of compliance. The prosecution further applied for the court to inspect the container that housed the transmitter and other related items, which was located at the DSS facility. The request was granted without objection. Presiding Judge Justice James Omotosho ruled that the court would visit the DSS premises to inspect the container. He emphasized that the court is duty-bound to examine all evidence thoroughly in pursuit of justice. The court moved to the DSS facility and the transmitter was admitted into evidence. The matter was adjourned to 18th June for continuation of hearing.
There's an Igbo problem in Nigeria. That's why they're holding Nnamdi Kanu.